I'm Colin McGurran. For the last 15 years, I've owned and run my business, Michelin-star restaurant with rooms, Wintringham Fields. I'm planning to pass the reins on to my amazing team and take my family on our new floating home, The Recipe.
It's a new challenge for everybody and everybody wants to step up.
We know what we're doing. Everything will stay a 5-star.
I want to embark on a journey of discovery to explore some new delicious foods, new styles of cooking and meet some other chefs, and report these new ideas back to my team for them to use at Wintringham Fields.
It's obviously a massive journey he's taken. It's going to be a massive inspiration to me, the team. I'm excited, beyond belief.
I'm eager to experience other cultures while educating my 3 girls as we go.
I thought they were joking.
I don't think I'm looking forward to a contrast to my day-to-day life. I'm looking forward to a new adventure.
So we've arrived in Minorca, a place called the capital of Mahon. It's amazing, the home of mayonnaise. Who would have thought? We're looking forward to getting ashore, having a look round, perhaps looking at some fish markets, some meat markets with the kids, and having good peruse. Now, Spain is known for one of its beautiful cuisines, gazpachos, paella, things like that. In fact, Spain is recognised as one of the best cuisines in the world. However, Minorca, little sister of Spain, if you like, not really famous for certain dishes. They've got some great lobsters, lobster stews, things like that. What I'm really wanting to do is to create some of my own interpretations of very Spanish foods, or a couple of dishes to put with my barbecue on Wednesday with my friends. I want it to be exciting flavours. I want it to represent my Spanish experience in Minorca. How it's going to turn out, I don't know. Tomorrow we're going to go to a wonderful fish market. I'm promised it's one of the best in the area. We have some lamb, we have some lamb mince, we have some chorizo piquant sausages. So I need to go back to the drawing board and see what I can come up with for my barbecue, my beach barbecue on Wednesday. I think what we could do is do a really nice gazpacho. We're in Spain, mother home of gazpacho. Okay, look at these. Do these ring a bell? My Great British Menu tomato gazpacho. Oui. Okay, I want to try these as well. No, I want these because I also want to do a bruschetta.
Smell them. Because they'd go really ripe in the
amazing
windows, huh?
Yeah. So what I'm really interested in doing is a fabulous, fresh, cold gazpacho. We are entertaining some friends of ours on the beach tomorrow and it's roasting hot. The last thing they want is something hot like a curry or paella. So really what we're going to do is a fantastic gazpacho, beautiful tomatoes, fresh cucumber, ice, chili. It's going to be a great little cocktail for them on the beach. This is the trick. So we really need to get I really want an old-fashioned butcher's rather than supermarket meats. I want to find an old bloke, great meats. The fish market I think is going to be great. We've got packed ice, lots of fish. That's going to be great. But I think we really want a, maybe can you Google it? We'll find a butcher's.
Yeah, there looks like there's one next door, just outside of the entrance where we left the girls and the dogs. So we'll have a look. I mean, it should be open.
Surely there's got to be a butcher's around here.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I'm talking about, This is what we're talking about. Hola. Buenas tardes. Wow. Okay, this is what we need. We need some lamb, we need some chicken. Meatballs. Leg of lamb. We could just barbecue that over the flame.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do in your wok?
Well, I don't know. Let's get a leg of lamb. It's
pork.
And the kebab?
Pork, chicken.
Pork, chicken.
Does he have any lamb mince? Because you want to make coffee.
These guys are proper butchers. This has got rabbits that's just been skinned, head on, the eyes, all of this lot. Here we have a chicken with the head on. You just wouldn't get that in the UK. You used to. Do you remember, all the pheasants and all the hares and rabbits to be hanging up? But not anymore. But I like this old style of butchery. It looks amazing. Adios. Adios. I bought a leg of lamb, so I'm just literally going to spice it and char that on the barbecue, I think. Well, we're going to make it a little bit more Spanish than Arabic. A bit more Spanish than Arabic. I'm going to try and add something that was Arabic, because obviously the Arabs influenced a lot of the Spanish cooking here, didn't they, you know? So yeah, Arabs around this part of the world dominated a lot of the cuisines. Menorca is probably most famous for its lobster stew, lobster bisque, yeah. But I think we're going to have a real feast on Wednesday, guys. It's a bit like home from home, really. You know, back at Wintringham, I used to love going in the herb garden, picking rosemary, corianders, love growing things that were quite technically difficult to grow. So I'm in my element here, picking rosemary from the side of a street, ready for my lamb. I think it's going to be great on a barbecue. Lamb, leg, rosemary, perfect. What else can you want? Well, it's like a...
It's got a berry on it though, hasn't it? Of some description.
That's fun. It's amazing. These are alive, look. Pollock, isn't it? It's stunning, yeah?
Filling the muscles out on these big shrimp.
What's the name of this one?
Mero.
Melon.
Mero.
Mero, yeah.
Mero.
And this one?
Scorpion fish.
Scorpion fish, yeah. Okay, so it's
Sí.
fantastic. Gillhead bread. And this is from Minorca Sea?
Sí. Sea bass, no.
This is farmed.
Sí,
Yeah.
no.
This is all wild.
Sí,
Yeah,
sí,
sea.
sí.
And this is special prawn from Minorca?
Sí.
Gambas Minorca. Fantastic, wow. Okay, can I take this one, please?
Pargo. Snapple.
Snapper. Snapper. So I'll take this one. Can I buy this one? Sí. And 1 kilo.
Un kilo.
Sí. Gracias. So this is amazing, right? This is exactly what we're trying to achieve on our odyssey around the world, is to find product like this where, you know, passionate people are selling their fruits of the sea, ready for me to pick and cook with the family. So really excited to get this on the barbecue. We're going to do some prawns, fresh baked fish on the beach. Fantastic. Okay, it's quite surprising actually that basically people paying top dollar for a top product. I'm gonna do the fish justice, you know. I'm gonna make a good dish out of it. Okay, so today I'm gonna do my version of a kind of barbecued roast lamb, trying to make it as Spanish as possible. Unfortunately, we just found out that along these coasts, it's forbidden to have a barbecue on the beach at this time of year because of fires and so on and so on, which is absolutely cool. So change of plan, we're going to roast it on the boat. When the guests come, we'll have a big kind of siesta of Spanish eating. So how I'm going to make this lamb a little bit more Spanish is normally when you have a roast lamb at home, you would stud it with garlic and herbs and rosemary and all of that. I'm going to stud it with this piquant chorizo sausage, which I've never done before, and I think it's going to hopefully be a triumph. Okay, so the idea of stuffing the lamb with the chorizo is the same way as you would with the garlic. It's meant to infuse the meat, but what I think will be really fun and interesting is all the fat and all the cured flavors of the kind of the heat that you get from a classic chorizo will just infuse the meat, and all the fats will mix together, and I think that's what's going to make this absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious.
I'm studying the lamb quite deep with the chorizo, just to really kind of penetrate towards where the leg is. So when I carve the lamb, you really get the sense of that chorizo flavour inside of the lamb towards where the leg is, the leg bone. Finally, once it's all nicely studied, I'm going to rub my oil, which has got my garlic and rosemary. Give a good old lashings of that. There we go. Turn it over. Same again. And then finally, I picked some rosemary from one of the paths that I saw. I'm just going to sprinkle this rosemary over the top. And in true Spanish style, finish it with some paprika, a little bit hot. And then finally, some nice salt over the top. And that's ready to go in the oven, 160 degrees for about an hour and a half. So now the lamb has been in the oven for about an hour and a half at 160. Let's go and have a look. Smells incredible. Very good indeed. What I like about it is what I was hoping is the fat from the chorizo is all starting to dissolve, melt all into the lamb itself. Crusty, salt. Oh, the smell of chorizo and garlic and rosemary. Absolute triumph.
So today we're on our way trying to find a perfect beach for a perfect feast. So typical boating, nothing really goes to plan. So we've tried to find a secluded beach where we can get all our friends, have a great barbecue and do exactly what we said we were going to do with the lamb and the fish and so on and so on. But we can't do that. There's a ban on the barbecue, €3,000 fine, not prepared to get caught. So last minute plans, Bex and I back in the kitchen on the boat, mix it all together, get the lamb, get the rice, get the bread, and we're going to take it back over to our friends on the beach, and hopefully they will still enjoy the barbecue or the food that we're going to provide. So very quickly, I'm just kind of making these flatbreads. Rosemary and garlic infused with the oil.
using a traditional washed up baseball bat, rounders bat for the kids. This is called improvisation. This is what it's all about, living on a boat. Bit of a flip, and we're ready for the pan. Okay, so this is the lamb that I roasted quite slowly at 160 degrees for about an hour and a half, stuffed with chorizo. And I'm just going to nicely cut through. And you can see that chorizo has really melted through. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. And all the fat from the chorizo has melted through all of the lamb. The smell is amazing. So a little bit stressful day. We finally got to the beach. Finally start to feed people. The dogs are interested in what I'm doing. Just going to finish it all off and let everyone get stuck in and enjoy.
No one ever pictured a scene like this. When you turned and walked away, I never saw it coming. Caught me by surprise. I swore you were the one when I looked into your eyes. Yeah, I was never gonna be.
So that's it, it's all done now. Stress is over. Everyone is eating, everyone's feeding, they're all enjoying it. Now it's time to just relax and enjoy a bit of the sun. My job is finished for today, I think. Nice cold beer. Get stuck in, everyone's enjoying. That's the most important thing.
Where did you go? Where did you go with my heart? I need to know. No, I don't know where to start. I'm trying to pick up all the pieces and make sense of all the reasons, but I just can't. I'm trying to breathe a little deep, forget everything that we were, but I just can't. That you're gone, gone, gone. Gone, gone, gone. I was never gonna leave ya, never gonna leave ya. You were always gonna be there, be there. Our love is like a fever, and I'm broken. You were gone, gone.
Today was a bit of sort of potluck really for us in terms of we met up with Kath and Matt, and then they said that the McGurrans were out here, and we were lucky enough to blag a bit of an invitation to come out on the boat and to have an experience on their catamaran.
When we found out about the trip that they're planning on making around the world, I just thought, wow, what an amazing thing to do with your family. Brave, but if they've got the skill and the knowledge of how to get a boat across the Atlantic and other oceans, then good on them. Go for it, absolutely go for it. And what we couldn't ask for a better life experience. The children will never ever forget it. It's absolutely amazing. And Colin and Bex have worked so hard over the last few years to get to where they are with the restaurant. They've got a Michelin star in recent months, about time too. Yeah, why not? Absolutely. What's holding you back? If they could do it, go for it.
It's been fabulous to meet them, have days with them, Tor and Christian as well. And the children have just had the best day ever, so we've loved it. It's been a great family day.
And they thought this would be their first port of call, seeing as they've just popped the boat and then the first big sail over, and then meet up so the children could all meet up, and that was the idea, and I can't believe it's worked out.
Today we all met in a day. Colin brought his little dinghy boat over, collects us all, and then we set sail to a beach on the other side of the island, and had a great day there, messing about and whatever. and Colin and Bex cooked a lovely meal, which we all really enjoyed. And they brought that over from the boat onto the beach, and we all sat there watching the world go by, I guess.
We've had our beach party. Everyone's really enjoyed. Yesterday was an absolute triumph. This morning we're heading off to Citadea, which is a lovely little town, village. We're going to go more up and have some fun there. I think the girls are doing a really good job. You know, I was always worried about bringing these girls on the trip. They've been absolutely fantastic. They have embraced the journey. They've embraced, even when the rough, or should we say, even when the going gets rough, the tough get going. That's exactly what they've been doing. And I'm really proud of them. I think they've done an epic job. And I just hope that they embrace, you know, the further journeys that we've got to go, because I think we're in for a tougher ride as we get round towards the Atlantic crossing.